Okay, and we are back for the
Matchup
finals
is
of
for
YuGiOh
Fiends
2020
with Snake Eye
World
versus Fiends with
Championship.
Yubel.
We've
Ruben
got
starts off with
Ruben on
Samsara
Fiendsmith
D
Yubel
Lotus.
and Mark on
Enough to
Fiendsmith
get
Snake
the
Eyes.
entire combo
And Ruben
started
won the
on his
dice
own,
roll,
but
so
not
he's
nearly as powerful
starting
as
with
opening
a
something along the lines of
Samsara D
opening the
Lotus
Spirit Gates.
combo.
So just only an
So the
individual combo,
Samsara
but
D
we're not
Lotus
stopping
combo
anything
on
this
its own
far.
can end on
Since
Muckracker
Lotus is going to attribute itself to
with
Special Summon
Wave
Spirit
Hiking
Yubel from the deck.
Caesar,
On Summon Spirit
Desiree,
Yubel is going to let
and
Ruben
Phantom.
add or set a card that mentions
But I
Yubel,
don't
and
think
yes,
that's what
Nightmare
Ruben
Pain
does
is the
here.
go-to here.
Ruben's got a different way of doing the combo, so first you just get Spirit,
Nightmare Pain's being
grab
activated.
Nightmare
Is there
Pain,
a response?
activate Nightmare Pain effect,
There is no response from
destroying the
Mark.
Spirit.
Gonna be able to destroy the
This should
Spirit
search
of
Gruesome
Yubel.
Grave Scrimmer,
Going to resolve Nightmare Pain, adding
which
the
he
Gruesome
searches
Grave
out.
Scrimmer.
Then he should be
Spirit
triggering the
Yubel's
Spirit
effect is
effect.
going to activate when it's destroyed to special
We're just
summon
gonna
a
get
Yubel from the
the
deck
OG
to the
Yubel.
field.
Looking an awful lot like a semi-final match so far with no interaction from Mark.
He should have
See
5
what
cards in
Ruben's
hand.
next move is going to be. It looks
Gonna
like he is
activate
going
Grave
to
Scrimmer
reveal that
effect in hand,
gruesome Grave
special
Scrimmer to
summon.
try and special
Gonna
summon it.
destroy the OG Yubel, and then
Opting
should
to
be using the
special
OG
summon,
Yubel
sorry,
effect
special summon and
to
destroy
special summon that
Yubel.
Terror
Probably
Incarnate
trying
from
to
deck.
find more materials to add to the graveyard so he can access
Which he
Phantom
does.
Yubel from that extra.
Now I think he contact uses
Yubel, the Terror
the
Incarnate come down.
Yubel with the Samsara D Lotus. Unless Mark has a response here.
Gruesome Grave Scrimmer does have a couple of really good effects, being able to special summon and then destroy if you so choose. When it's in the graveyard, it's also going to be able to banish itself and special summon back a monster later on.
I think Mark
Looks
taking
like
note
Mark
of how many
has no
summons
response.
have been done at this point.
So
Okay,
performing
oh,
a Link
he's
summon
making
here,
Yama
Ruben's going to
first,
send
okay.
both his monsters to the graveyard to summon the Link to Unchained Soul
He's
Lord of
gonna
Yama.
activate Yama
That's going to
effect.
let him add an Unchained monster from his deck to his hand.
Yes, it's Shavara
There's
added.
only one choice, and it is Shivara.
Okay, so he's going to contact fuse using Terror
Alright, and
Incarnate
now he's going to
and
return the 2 materials required
the original
to
Yubel?
fusion summon Phantom of Yubel from
this
the
would make
extra deck.
Phantom. Now he's protected from hand
And Yubel's
traps.
going to protect him from monster effects, as it can change the monster effect to force.
Oh, I see. Now he's gonna use
to
the
be
Grave
just
Scrimmer to
destroy
bring back
Yubel from the
Spirit.
deck. Now, as I said, Gruesome Grave
Then
Scrimmer
he's
is going
gonna
to
use
banish itself from
Shavara.
the graveyard to special summon back Spirit of Yubel. This is a great start here for
Or
Ruben.
is he going to link into
No responses from Mark up
Looks
to
like
this
Mark's
point. With the
thinking,
Phantom
yeah.
already on the field, it's going to be way more
Okay, so we're
difficult to
activating
get anything
Shavara,
through.
targeting the Spirit.
Alright, the Shavar is going to destroy
And then
Spirit,
Spirit will
of
trigger
Yubel,
if you
while the
get
on-summon effect
your
is
OG
once per
Yubel
turn.
from deck.
The effect when it is destroyed to special summon a Yubel from the deck is not, or from the graveyard.
But seeing as he's just put some Yubel monsters back to the deck, might as well get him from there. There's also no once per turn on summoning the Phantom of Yubel, so the more monsters you get, the more Phantoms you can summon.
Okay. So now that you have Yama, Shavara,
Taking a moment
original
to consider
Yubel,
his
and a
next
Phantom
move
protection,
carefully.
looks like you probably go to Fiendsmith lines here.
Ruben's done this combo several times up to this point, so
Yes,
just has
taking
to
Yama
go
and
through the
Shavara,
motions to try to
probably make
consider
Soul
what
Void
could
first.
happen from Mark's side.
A Link summon here, going to send both his monsters to the
Okay,
graveyard
that's
to
one way
summon
you can do it.
Unchained Soul of Rage.
Could get
Since
you
Shavara was sent
which
to the
way you
graveyard,
decide
it's
to
going
do
to
it.
let him set an Unchained
Okay,
Trap
set
card from his
Chamber
deck.
of Shavara effect.
He's going to go for
It doesn't look like
Abominable
Mark has any
Chamber
hand
of
traps
the
at this point,
Unchained.
or maybe if he's got Mystials, he's saving them for the Fiendsmith cards. Wait. Oh. Looks like Ruben is just going to end phase. He's not actually going to use any
He's done with it for the turn.
Fiendsmith cards.
He's pretty well insulated right now. Has the Yama in the graveyard, has Unchained Soul
And
of
then you
Rage,
have to cut back and
Phantom
cut back.
Yubel protecting him.
He has not accessed the Fiendsmith part of his engine yet, so I'm surprised he's...
Nope, doesn't look
So
like
he's going to end.
going to get any Fiendsmith
He's going
cards
to bring back
online,
some
but during
Samsara
the
Lotus
phase,
because he
the
controls
same
the
Samsara
Yubel.
Lotus is going to come back because
Then Yubel's
Yubel
gonna
will
tribute
require
itself off
something to be
to the
tributed during the
Yubel.
end phase, or it will go
So
to the
that's a
graveyard.
really
Opting
weird
to
way of
still
doing the combo
tribute the
line where
Yubel
you don't
anyway.
actually use any of the Fiendsmith cards.
Taking another
I'm not sure
look here,
why
Lotus.
Ruben
It's a
would
bit
do
of a
that,
tricky
but-
card.
I'm sure there's a very valid reason why you wouldn't.
Yeah, very rare to see this part of Lotus's effect be activated.
Yeah, so a strong start, but missing that other half of the deck
Just-
here for Ruben. So
it's
not
really
gonna have something
awkward
like DDD, Highway,
Why
King
you
Caesar
wouldn't
on
go to the
field.
Fiendsmith engine, but again,
We'll
Ruben,
see how Mark's going to pilot
this is the combo he's probably been
his
doing
Snake Eye
throughout the
strategy through
tournament.
this field.
So there's a reason for it, for sure.
Now, he didn't interact at all during Ruben's turn,
Okay,
so you have
so
to
Mark
realize
is
full of ways
Gonna
to
start
act
with
instead.
Divine Temple.
Could be the case here. Divine Temple of the Snake Eye.
So-
The first action here from
Question is,
Mark.
what do you
Picking
place?
up half the deck. Not on the top
Probably,
half. You know
okay,
how
so
much
Snake
I
Idea Ballstar is what we're gonna place.
Love that.
What do you think the over/under on number of times
And then you
that
activate
the card they're
Bonfire?
looking for is in the correct half of the deck?
100% of the time it's on the bottom.
Yeah.
But
I think
Snake
you're
Eye
supposed to
Sidewall
get
Stars will be
Poplar
placed in that
here.
spell and trap zone to be summoned later on. And then next up is Bonfire. Ruben has no response. Bonfire's going to let him add a level 4 or lower Pyro monster, and it's going to be that Snake Eyes
Okay, so
Poplar.
he grabs Poplar, you can trigger Poplar effect.
Poplar effect is activated in the hand. Special summon itself is going to be able to activate
Then
on the field to add a
Poplar effect will
Snake Eye spell
activate
trap.
on the field to add original
Already
simple
has the
spoils
Divine
here.
Temple, so he's probably going to be looking
That's probably
to
the only other
access-
target you have.
Yep, here we go again.
Bottom out.
Original sinful spoils of the Snake Eye.
Now we know because the Unchained Soul Rage is on the field, you can go into Anima, into the zone that it points to.
Okay, so now he's gonna
Will
make
be a good way
Anima.
to force
So that's
out the
that's
Unchained
pretty
Soul
good.
Rage
You
potentially,
can force
but he
out the
could also
Unchained Soul of Rage here.
Hold off on it since he does have Abominable, but having the Soul Rage in the spell and trap.
Now, does
zone
Ruben
would
want to
be-
use anything?
Also, ignore that Bonfire Colossus. It's actually supposed to be Bonfire. The Soul of Rage.
Okay, so he's gonna use Soul of Rage effect
on
here.
Anima.
Important note, Poplar wasn't activated either.
That probably means he's gonna go to
Need to
SP.
know. Holding off on the Poplar effect. So, Chainlink 1,
So
Divine Temple,
Mark, there's
Divine
Chainlink
Summon,
1,
Snake Eye Diabell
Temple
Star,
target,
Chainlink 2,
Snake Idea
Ruben,
Bellstar,
SP
and then Chainlink 2,
Snake Eye
SP
Diabell Star
from Ruben to
the
banish
spell
that
trap
same
zone.
monster
That's
that's
huge.
targeted.
Ruben taking advantage of how turn player priority works here to get
That is
the
a really
banish
crucial
off
piece
in
of
the way that he
interaction
wants.
there.
There is a normal summon of Snake Eye Oak.
Okay, so
Snake Eye Oak will let him special summon back that Poplar
Mark
from
still
the
has
graveyard.
Snake Eyes Oak,
But Phantom Yubel might have something to
and
say
then
about it, or SP Little
Ruben's
Knight's
gonna
going
chain
to
SP Little
take
Knight
that
target
Snake
the
Eye
Oak.
Oak off the field temporarily until the end phase, but that means it's going to be harder for Mark to access something like
So if
Snake
you're
Eyes
Mark,
Flamebird
what do you
Dragon
do
from the deck
here?
without using his original Sinful Spoils.
Original
But even
Sinful Spoils
still, if
now?
the original Sinful Spoils, it's going to be harder to get a couple monsters on the field since he's already used Snake Eyes Poplar's effect from the hand.
So Ruben's still got that Phantom Yubel on the field, and we also saw that he's got
And then
quite a
Mark
large
is
number
gonna
of cards
use
in hand.
original Sending
We've been
Temple,
holding that
and then
Blossom for the
Ash
original
Blossom
Sinful Spoil.
from
That's
Ruben.
a huge Ash Blossom and Joy String
That
here
would
from Ruben.
probably seal the
I
game.
guess that makes a lot of sense if he doesn't have the Fiendsmith cards. He probably has more points of interaction from his hand there to help with the field that he was able to create in turn number 1.
Oh, just set one
Looks like it's just gonna be a set
and
for Mark.
pass. Ugh,
Wow.
that is probably game.
So Ruben able to stop Mark from going any further here in his turn.
Okay. And I do the same cut again. It's a really awkward rule with that cut, but it is what it is.
Tough start here for Mark.
Yep, Mark choosing to end the main phase here, going into battle phase.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is forced to go to battle phase, and then he has to attack Yubel and then take 700.
700 points of damage reflected back at him.
Ruben gets to have another turn here. SP Little Knight
then-
resolves, summoning back the Oak as well as itself.
And then he brings back SP and Oak.
Interesting positioning on Little Knight there.
Oh, okay, and then he
Actually,
uses the
C-Bomb will chain
Chamber of
with the
the
Unchained
Unchained, special back
special back.
Yama, and Yama
For
will
the
activate
Yama
the
that had
effect
not
to
been
get
used yet,
Shalvara
getting
back.
back the Shavara.
I mean, Ruben pretty much
Things
has
are
game
looking really good
like
here for
5
Ruben in
ways
game number 1.
from Sunday at this point. It's hard to not have game.
Wow, and he has the Bestial Druisworm on
Oh,
top
and
of
he
it.
has a Bestial.
Didn't already
That's
look really good. They're getting even better.
well,
Ruben
that
opting to
probably
go
seals
for,
it.
More of a half field just to really conserve his resources for the following turn because he needs to just do just enough to stop his opponent. And he had confidence with the
This
cards in his
is-
hand that he had enough already.
Ash Blossom proving critical there, holding it back until the very last
So
moment
this
to
is-
make sure that Mark couldn't get things going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Moved into the main phase.
Then attacking the Oak is 7,000. Yeah, Ruben has games.
First action here from Ruben is a Link summon for 9
It's
year
very
Phoenix,
easy.
and that's going to be co-linked with SP Little Knight. He'll be able to
And now he's
discard
going
a
to
card,
chain
destroy
block.
spell and
So he's
trap
going to
card,
go.
and then draw a
Oh, he drew
card.
the Terran Incarnate back. That's a great discard.
Discards the bigger Yubel. That's
Then
great
sends
because
the
graveyard
Poplar,
uses
and that was his
material
bluff.
If something happens to that Phantom of Yubel.
It looks like it was just a bluff bonfire, but this Phoenix gets a lot of value of the draw, the effect of banishing the pop bar because of the, or not banishing, but sending it to the
So
graveyard.
what is
because
this?
of Druid's Room.
2000, 1900. It's what? It's 2000, 1900, 39, 39, 55.
Confidently in the driver's seat
55
right now is Ruben.
plus
Doesn't want to
9
make any
is-
silly mistakes at this point in the duel.
Looks like he's going to make another Phantom of Yubel here.
Turns to the materials. Either he wants to protect himself more, or it's just giving another monster on the field to use as a material to continue to link climb. He does have to watch out for maybe a pair of cards, even though Mark only has a pair of cards in hand that could disrupt him.
Yeah, could really only be afraid of Effect Veilers paired with something along the lines of Nibiru the Primal Being. If there was an Infinite Permanence, it would have been sent to the field already.
Exactly. So those Phantom Yubels are really putting.
Oh,
in a
yeah,
lot
that's
of
right.
work
He has
here.
Shavara as
He
well.
is going to send one to the graveyard
And
to
2,
special summon
4,
Shavara from the hand.
5, 9, 6, 9, 7, 5,
Oh,
84.
entered the battle base.
Yeah, that's game. That's game.
Another 900. Since Nightmare Pain reflects the damage back at
Yeah, this is
Mark.
game. This is enough. 16, 19, 2000,
It's
2000.
going to be another 700 points
That's
of
70,
damage.
75. Minus 9 is
Not gonna be quite enough
6,600.
here. It's 19, 2000, and another 2000?
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, it's
Plus he
59.
took
It's
the
59.
900 twice, so that's the 18th. That's 80.
All right, and
Four
Ruben
all up.
takes game number
So,
1 over Mark, and
Ruben
now
wins
just
game one.
game away from becoming the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG/OCG World Champion. But you don't
Okay.
see a smile on his face. Still stoic, still focused. Knows that the job is not done just yet.
I think they're saying something about they can hear the
watching Ruben, it
you
feels
can
like
hear
he's
the
so locked in,
commentators'
forcing me to
mics.
just lock into the game with them. And I want to take a
That's
note that Yubel has been known to be this explosive strategy, right? When it gets to go first, it really makes the biggest board that it can. And I feel like that's not what Ruben comes here to do today. At least not in game 1. He dedicated most of his deck to be able to break boards and be able to play going second. So he is a little bit lacking in what he wants to do going first. But he's able to do just enough and really conserve his resources and play really close to his chest and just really
It's a-
control the state of the
it's
game.
a
And he
really
didn't really commit
awkward,
any good resources to any of those plays.
way
He was
that
able
you
to
would
play under most
do
of
that
the
one
possible
card
responses
Lotus
that Mark
combo.
had.
For example, a card that I haven't seen this weekend in any of the Yubel duels was Rudris,
Mhm.
which is one of those things that you associate with kind of the high roll full combo board they have. I haven't seen it at all once this weekend, and it's whether that's just not playing at all or just deciding that going with that.
So
more
the
measured
good thing for
approach
Mark is he's
better.
going to get to go first in game
That's how
2.
it's turned out,
and
it's worked very well so far.
Yeah, I definitely like the mid-range.
Depending on his
strategy
hand,
here
it could
from
just be
Ruben,
a
but
s-
at the
case
same
of
time, Mark hasn't lost a round yet. He
Ruben
did
resolves
have
his combo
one
going
draw,
first.
But I'm sure he may have locked
Mark
up a
resolves
couple
his
of
combo
game ones
going
throughout the
first.
tournament, but now he's diving into his side deck. This is where things can change up. He knows he's going to go first, so that's already, going to feel
And then,
a little more comfortable. But
Ruben resolves his combo going
Yubel
second.
is one of those decks that you might be able to
Game
target
up.
down from your side deck. Going into the World Championship, these were the top 2 decks that players were looking at to be the top contenders after seeing that combined Forbidden and Limited list from the OCG and TCG. And so they're definitely prepared for these matchups here in the finals.
So certainly not Mark's first matchup against Yubel. Probably not even the first one that he didn't get to go first again.
Yeah, there is going to be that big disparity, at least in game 1, but post side, you have a lot more options available too, especially when you know you're going second in a matchup like that. He just has to be able to win going first in the game that he can control.
Yeah, I'm also going to just request that maybe our commentary audio be turned off in the studio, because I think the value of the players having integrity is more important than the audience being able to hear our conversation here right now.
Oh, they had the audio from the commentators going the whole time in the venue, and the players could hear it.
I'll take a moment and see if anyone could listen to that request, but we are excited to be here in the finals, but we are also trying to be quiet because
How
the
is
players
it-
are picking us up.
How is it that they couldn't solve all the technical issues and make sure all the bugs were solved before they do this? Seriously, how is it that our world is so far behind everything?
The tension is palpable in this room right now. You could cut it with a knife.
be going first here in the second game.
Okay, so they're ready to go.
Just waiting for the go-ahead.
And the other thing I really like about the finals is,
Win or lose, this will be Mark's
thankfully,
only
there
chance
is
to go
no
first in this
timer
race.
in the
Make it
finals.
count.
And we're still waiting for them to start.
All right, it's time to do it. The duelists have side deck. They've shuffled up, and it's going to be game
Yeah, here we
number
go.
2
Game number
here
2.
at the YuGiOh World Championship 2024 in Seattle, Washington.
Grand finals.
So we have our check for Perulia here. It's not there.
Oh, we get to finally see the Fiendsmith engine here. Mark.S is going to be able to lead with the Fiendsmith engraver.
I guarantee you the track is not in that top half of the deck.
Okay,
I
so
knew that
Mark
was
starting
coming.
with
Just pick the whole
engraver.
thing up at once. It was
I
actually
think I
the
saw
bottom part, so
another
that's how quick
engraver
that
in
would've
his
been, but
hand.
Neither here nor there. Fiendsmith's track is in the hand here for Mark.S. Engraver we finally see in here the finals.
Okay, so he's gonna
Fiendsmith's
activate
track's
track.
gonna let him add
Is it-
a light fiend from the
So it
deck
was
to the
engraver,
they started card.
engraver,
It's usually going to be Fabled Lure, but since he's adding engraver,
Nibiru.
that
Already
might
has a Lure.
be-
I
already
think it was
has Fabled Lure
one.
in the hand. Since
Oh, he
Fabled
had-
Lure was
no, he
discarded
had
to the
Lure in the
graveyard,
hand,
so
it was
it's supposed
Lure.
to summon itself back
Okay.
to the
Oh,
field.
so he's got a really cool line right now.
Now, already having
No,
used engraver
no,
from the hand,
okay.
you might think that's
That's not
pretty
right.
useless in the hand, but actually it's an additional light
He
field that
should
you
have
can use
used
for track
the
straight
tracked
effect.
engrave so he could make Lacrima, which plays around Bestials. He's gonna get punished by a Bestial now.
Requiem going to tribute itself. Summon
That's
another copy of
unfortunate.
Engraver from the deck.
And he has Wanted in hand as well.
The Requiem equips itself now.
Ooh,
And there is the
Wanted. So it was
One
Wanted,
top of Wanted,
Engraver,
Central Spoils
Lure.
coming down.
Will there be a Dayball Star in the top half of the deck? There will not.
It's a fun little mini game though. You remember Pegasus and Prophecy
Mhm.
card? Where you had to guess if the monster up to someone was above or below 2,000.
It's very similar.
Kind of reminds me of that. Is it in the
Hmm.
top or the bottom half of the deck?
we have
Wanted. I'm sorry. Diabell
So
Star is going to send the
Diabell
Requiem
Star
to
sending
special summon
Requiem,
itself, using its
special
effect, I'm
summon,
gonna
and
go
then
ahead
activate
set
sets original, right?
0 lessons learned.
Okay.
It's only been 3 times this
0
game.
and 4 at this match.
We get original.
Sets the original Sinful
Damn,
Spoils.
he's playing heavily into Nibiru as well.
Gonna link away both his monsters to Fiendsmith sequence.
Sequence going to be shuffling back the Fiends with the Requiem,
Yes,
as well as looks like one of the engravers, more likely the
We make
Lure.
Desiree here, right?
Yep, going to commit to the Lure here.
Why are we making Lacrima first?
To fusion summon the Fiendsmith Lacrima.
If he made Desiree there, he has track to make it and then bring it back.
We're going
But
to hit the field off of Lacrima's effect.
All right, and now Ruben
oh,
is picking up his cards, and he's got Nibiru,
Okay.
the primal being, and it's
so that's
hit
gonna
the
heavily punish Mark.
Yep, with all those monsters on the field, there was a chance he could go directly into Appaloosa Bow, the goddess.
So,
But knowing that is an option,
how
drops into Biru, the
how does
primal being
Mark
here.
Get
Mark not necessarily happy
to
with this, but at least he hasn't used his original simple spell yet. He still has the effect
how does
of
Mark
Lacrima
get
hit
to
for 12
Desiree now?
Puts back one of those engravers.
He's got
Mark no
Engraver.
longer has to worry about the Nibiru now that it's already resolved. He can use the effective engraver in his graveyard. Oh, but there is a Druid's Worm as well.
I think that might mean Ruben's won this
Field
match.
Druid's Worm is going to banish the engraver that's trying to come back from the graveyard.
Despite their limited status, the Bestials here have been huge all throughout the weekend, both in the TCG and in Master League.
When there's only one of them, you can really feel their impact.
Sure can, especially if it's a Magma button. Suddenly there's 2 of them.
Hmm.
The impact of Nibiru, the impact of the Bestials.
Oh,
here
he's
in the finals. A
he-
tribute summon for the
Oh,
Fiendsmith
that is
that he
awful.
added off the Fiendsmith track.
He
Now-
needs a
Yep.
face-up card, so he's going to be able
At least
to
he
use the
remembered to do the
now
sequence
and send it
effect,
with the
but
original
jeez,
simple spells. Will
you
there
got
be a
heavily
Ruben?
punished
Doesn't
for
seem
playing
like it.
into this.
Okay, the chances are pretty high he finds one in the top half this time. But no.
I regret it. He is heading to the bottom half of the deck for the one of Snake Eye Ash.
Snake Eye Ash effect is going to let him add that Snake Eyes Poplar to the hand. Special summon itself to the field.
Are going to be able to add
Okay,
like
so
the
now you're gonna go
of the
full Snake Eye combo. So Snake Eye Ash
He picked up the whole
into
deck, so I'll
Poplar,
point that out.
Poplar get Temple.
Now that it was right on top. Perfect time. Divine Temple of Snake Eye is now in the hand for Mark Solis. Still going to want to clear this board. He doesn't want Ruben to start his turn with 2 monsters on the field.
So, So how does Mark clear the board here? That's the next question.
Unfortunately, both effects of Sequence and Requiem have been used, so Engraver will not likely have anything to equip to itself.
You're gonna use Ash effect, you know?
So now we're going to be using Ash.
Probably get Flame Burge?
With the
Or
Yubel Star.
get Oak. No, you get Oak first.
Seems like he's eyeing Snake Eyes Oak. Oak hits the field, targeting the Ash, special summon it back from the graveyard.
And then you'll link off
So now
the
Mark's
Ash and
tools to
Poplar.
really remove Ruben's field efficiently. It will
He hasn't
likely
used
be
Poplar
Aspen Moonlight,
effect
and
yet.
because of that, he's going to be likely prioritizing the Druid Worm. So
he also has a Flame Burge
So
Dragon.
Flame
He could
Burge-
just potentially push
Oh.
back that Druid Worm.
But then he
No.
wouldn't be able to set up anything
He's
for
he's
himself.
he's given up
So it's a tough call.
the extra body
Still has 2 cards.
because he could have gone Snake Idea, but you could have gone link off
You'd have 2
Ash and
cards.
Poplar for IP.
Ruben drawing up to 4.
Poplar plays SC Snake Idea
Yeah, it feels
Bellstar
like
in
he's
the
gotta
spell
have
trap
something on
zone.
his hand.
Then use the effect
we
of
know-
that.
talk about how strong these
Snake
cards
Idea
can
Bellstar.
be. All it takes is one card to do the
Put
full
whatever you
combo.
want in the spell trap zone, and then
Multiple
use
points of
Oak to
interaction
send
make
that
sure
off,
that
and then you get a free
Ruben's
body. So
plays are tiny enough.
yeah, Mark should have had an extra body here on the field.
Good work.
I took the SAT.
So he's like short an extra. So he's short a body now.
Yep, looks like the Flame Burge is going to push the Druid Worm back into the spell and trap zone.
Just straight back in there. I
Okay.
like these cards where the cards move back and forth between the rows.
Yes, the motion.
Centurion,
Mhm.
Valence, the Snake Eye cards.
The
So
motion
now
feels
what?
really nice.
It does. Like when you're playing it, it just feels good to push your cards forward so that they can attack.
So now linking
Now we're
into
gonna see a link summon here
Hida.
for Hida. There are no fire monsters in Ruben's graveyard, but just trying to get that Flame Burst
So just
into the
burning
graveyard
them.
so we can bring back a couple of level 1s. It's going to be Snake Eye Oak and Snake Eyes Poplar.
What do? Make Selene here, and then go into Apo for 2.
Still having to deal with the Nibiru at this point, but you do have the
What
freedom
about
to use SP Lilith,
Promethean and IP.
but using it now means you don't have it for IP Masquerade later to get the additional value from the banish on your opponent's turn. You still have its on-field effect.
Like you
of
have to
course,
make Promethean,
but
right?
just really minimizing the amount of full responses that you could have.
Like I feel as though he should have just made IP up the top, right?
Yep, definitely the next move is going to be a link summon here for Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flames. He's going to bestow flames to reignite Snake Eyes Flame Burst
Okay.
Dragon from the
The
graveyard.
princess bring back Flambird, that's
Now
fine.
what? Currently locked under fire monster. No Desiree there to negate Promethean Princess. As
Wait,
we've seen many
I-
times.
Oh,
Didn't see this before from Mark.
he's playing Raging Phoenix.
I love
Okay.
Salamander, great Raging Phoenix. It's a good link for fire you can go into. It's also great at finishing games. Let's see if he's going to link it away for World Sea Dragon.
He'd have to be playing his Atlantis at this
Continue
point.
His progression of plays.
That would be another way to actually remove this Nibiru without having to waste the the SP Lunlane.
Please remember to use the Snake ID Bellstar.
It does look like that is what Mark is considering. Yep, he's going to use World Sea Dragon's Blade. It's going to banish all monsters on the field and special summon them back. Mark gets to choose if they go face up, face down, all their positions. But since that Nibiru is special summon, Ruben special summon a monster which will activate the effect
So he's using
of Promethean
Promethean,
Princess
throwing Flame
to
Burst.
destroy
So he's
the
gonna have to
Snake Eyes
bring
Flame
it back
Burst
with
Dragon
Snake
and
ID
the Nibiru
Bellstar.
Prodigy being-
Now he can use the Raging Phoenix to put another monster on the field.
Looks like he is going to do just that. Since a fire monster
So then
was
he'd link
destroyed,
off
the
the...
Salamander Great Raging Phoenix
Okay, I see what he's doing.
and gains the attack
But
of the monster
I guess the
destroyed.
question would be,
Chances are it'll be used as a link material here, and that is the case because he wants to get that
Mark
princess
should have
back
put
into the
Zelantis in the
graveyard.
middle
Really
zone.
burning through the fire monsters in his extract, but he had a plethora of them.
Now he's going to use Snake Eyes Diabell Star to place Flamebird Dragon from the graveyard in the spell and trap zone and special summon itself out to the main monster zone.
And he still has the 2 non-link monsters needed.
Wouldn't it have been better
summon
to
IP Masquerade.
place Zelantis in the middle, in the...
I don't know if I've ever seen
Zone
this board state before, but you know,
under-
having played Nibiru and Druisworm, you have to be able to adapt on the fly.
So
and
when
find
you
it.
make
It's
Apo...
still a strong board at that, because the way to deal with IP is to go to battle phase, but he has the World Sea Dragon's Atlantis co-linked with the Nightmare Phoenix, so if he tries to go to battle, he can destroy monsters at any point in the battle phase.
Exactly, and he still has the Flamebird in the spell and trap zone, so he didn't even lose
So-
access to it because of the Divine Temple.
Yeah.
So anytime Ruben would summon
So
a
if you
monster,
put
he could push
Zelantis
up that
under
Flamebird, and then he
the
still has access
under
to
the
a powerful
extra
Lilith,
monster
also
zone,
getting back all the advantage from your graveyard.
you could have
Beautiful play.
then linked off IP and
Smart field, smart
Phoenix
line play.
into a
It's not
copy
something
of
you usually see.
Appaloosa for
Associate
2
is smart
materials.
Finishing the duel on turn 3 or beyond.
Indeed. what he got off of that draw from
Because
Wanted Seeker. The
Appaloosa in this
Foils.
matchup is very, very
It's going to
powerful.
be a pass back here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I see Ruben with Samsarity Lotus. And he started with Engraver.
And a spell card version of
Oh my god. Mark drew
starts off with Fiendsmith.
Ash and he has
There
Nib.
is
That's
an Ash box
insane.
needed. That was going to be one of the more powerful effects.
That's
because
insane.
Demand answers immediately as soon as it hits the field alongside a Requiem.
Has he got the throne? He does.
Nightmare Throne for Ruben. He baited out the Ash, and now he's free to either destroy or add from his deck. Probably
That's
going
insane.
to destroy
Just
Spirit Yubel,
absolutely
I think.
insane.
I've been wrong before, but nope.
So
this
destroy-
time I'm right. It is
so using
Spirit Yubel being destroyed, so he's going to try and
He's
special
got
summon
Lotus
Yubel
and
from
Throne. That
the
is
deck.
absurd.
The faster that he put up the Phantom Yubel, the faster that he could answer the IP Masquerena.
Oh, and then he's gonna cut. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, since the monster was summoned, Divine Temple of Snake Eyes is going to allow Mark Solis to push forward that Snake Eyes Flamebird's Dragon into the main monster zone.
Alright, so now going into the Phantom of Yubel, which will likely force the Princess from the graveyard. Probably doesn't seem to.
Normal summon Samsara D Lotus.
Phantom, and now he's got Samsarity Lotus. It's insane. Then you get the Spirit. It's insane.
Trying to find that other copy of Spirit of Yubel. Found it.
Get Spirit, and he's just gonna use Spirit to get Pain. And
Now he's going to use the effect to set Nightmare Pain from the deck.
there's already 5,000 damage. Oh my god, Ruben's gonna win this. Oh my god.
Pain is activated, going to be able to use its effect here. It looks like Mark has no responses. He needs to force out the Phantom of Yubel at some point if he
This
wants
is
to get
so
value out of the
crazy.
Masquerena.
And oh my god. Now he gets, and he's protected from Nib as well because of Nightmare Throne.
This
It's
is a very
it's
tense duel.
so
much
crazy.
on the line. I have to like remind myself to breathe every few seconds while I'm watching this.
Yeah, so it feels like we're so invested. We're just kind of watching. We forget
You
to
have
talk
to
about
go
it
like
a little bit.
Nib. No, you have to go like
Mark Sully's taking a moment to figure out if
There you
this
go,
is where he
IP,
wants to try
and then chain
use his
Nib.
Flamebird's
If
Dragon
it was
effect
on.
or the IP Masquerena.
I wish I could hear their internal monologues right now.
It is IP that is going to start. Yeah, just like the anime, kind of.
Exactly.
That's like a key part of the anime is those internal monologues. But Phantom Yubel is going to chain link
Okay.
to IP Masquerena to change the effect to destroy Yubel from the deck.
Okay, so he's activating Phantom to stop it.
Looks like he's thinking about destroying Spirit Yubel again.
Yeah, destroy Spirit. It
That's
won't do
gonna
anything.
Be Spirit of Yubel destroyed. Let's see if he has another monster to summon off of it.
Won't have another monster summon.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, Grave Scrummer now.
So he'll reveal Gruesome Gravescorn to special summon that from the hand. And
then
destroy
he activates
Yubel.
Yubel,
Now he's
okay.
going to use Yubel's effect.
Get Terra Incarnate.
Special summoning the Terra Incarnate.
Now, I haven't seen an Ultimate Nightmare the entire weekend, but this could be a... If you can take this Terra Incarnate off the field and have it summon nothing in return, that could
No
be
one
a-
Well, I think
summons
that's why he's been holding Nightmare Throne's
Terra,
effect, right?
Terra
Right.
Incarnate. Sorry, Ultimate Nightmare
Yeah,
because
okay.
it's just why would you want
Saving it
more
for the
bricks in a
princess that
deck?
He knows is lurking in Mark's graveyard.
Yeah, he's trying his best, but there's still plenty of interaction here from Mark's side of things.
Zealantis is really troublesome just sitting there on the field.
Yeah, you can't go straight into the battle phase now. Not that the IP Masquerade is much more of a threat.
Yep, he might be considering Princess here. Yama on summon will activate the effect to add an Unchained monster. Gonna be that Shavara.
Okay, so Yama to get Shavara.
Farah ends up in.
Oh,
Ruben's
and then he
hand here.
uses Grave
So
Scrummer to
what
bring
he has
back
so far,
Spirit,
has
and then
the
he can do it
ability to use the gruesome Worm.
Spirit and
Before that,
what's it called?
another Phantom Yubel.
Throne as well.
Oh man, you'd think that he wanted to maybe get that Princess effect out
And
before
another
another
Phantom.
touchdown.
That's insane.
the effect the Phantom is once per turn, right? To negate or to switch the effect.
No, I don't think is it. It might be, yeah, it might actually. You can summon multiple return, but
Yeah.
the effect is only once a return. That's right, because you have to use infinite permanence and they have 2. So he'll be okay. He's just going to use it as a
I'm
material.
gonna use gruesome. Then
It banishes Gruesome Grave
special spirit.
Stormer to special
Grace,
summon
gruesome
back
grave
Spirit
summon
Yubel.
can summon from hand, so it does not
Alright, he's gonna
target.
go after that Spirit of Yubel.
Oh, okay. So it's playing into.
Nightmare Throne's effect has not been used.
Ruben is playing into
Now it
the.
will be, so he's going to be able to set the trap from the deck and special
What's
summon
called
Yubel
the
limited
Nibiru in
level
hand.
from
Wait,
Spirit
he doesn't
Yubel.
know that there's a Nibiru in hand.
One up or one down.
So Mark
He's gonna
nibs
use
him.
the Terror
What do
Incarnate
you
yet
do
again.
now?
The Terror Incarnate from the Nightmare Throne, and then from the Spirit of Yubel back to the Yubel that was shuffled into the deck earlier. Yep.
From the graveyard.
Luckily, Spirit of Yubel can summon from anywhere.
So wait, this is 75.
Ruben finding a way here.
Okay.
Gonna make
I don't think he has the
Anguish
trap,
let
so I
him
won't use
one of
Shibara
Mark's
effect.
monsters as a material.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Ruben's deck plays a lot of these cards that are not typically in the extra deck, choosing to have more utility going second than utility going first.
What do you do if you're Mark? I think you have to nib
You
here.
have to do something about this
Now
anyway.
Yeah, I think you have to nib here.
I don't
Because
think
if you
Mark
do, if you wait, then he gets to an access code and you can't.
The Yubel strategy.
All right. And then you get to trigger Flame Merge. Just don't use Promethean. What? No. No, no, no. He put Promethean on the top of his graveyard. Why would you do that?
This is resolved. Flameber's going to be able to add back or
Oh,
summon back
no.
multiple
Oh.
level ones from the graveyard, but
Turn
Anguish is
off
also
your
gonna be able to
nib.
add back one of those fiends.
And the princess being co-linked with this Atlantis means now there are 3 monsters that are co-linked, so that'll be more.
1,
cards
2,
being
3.
During the battle phase potentially. Ruben's
Oh,
gonna use
no.
Yama's effect to banish
Oh,
himself from the
no.
graveyard since the card was destroyed and summon back a fiend.
Oh, and he's able to use Yama
Anguish put
effect
back
as
one of
well.
those Phantom Yubels.
Oaken Poplar comes from the graveyard to the field thanks to Snake Eye Slamber's
Oh.
Dragon. Anguish comes back thanks to Yama. Expertly played here from Ruben.
He's
Oh.
played into many Snake Eye fields up to this point. He knows what he's looking for.
I mean, all he has to do is Anguish effect, make access code, get rid of the Atlantis, and you win the game.
Wouldn't you know it? The original Sinful Spoils is on the bottom where he put it. Yep, this is looking.
Makes
good
an access
for
code.
Ruben. He's gonna link away those.
It's game.
This for access
game.
code Talker. Targeting his Anguish, so it's gonna gain 3,000 attack.
And that's a lot of Yubels with a lot of Nightmare Pain.
Oh, Tactic 27. Tactic 27. Tactic 27. The game's over.
The
Ruben
damage
wins.
reflected, the
Ruben
damage
is the world
reflected,
champion.
The damage is reflected, and that's it. Ruben wins. Your
And that
choice.
is it.